There it is. Live streamed, so that should show up on your YouTube, right?
Yeah, are you putting it on global?
I
do you
was
want me
going to, I'm just trying to find it right now. Shouldn't it be like right here, live? It's not showing up.
Should be.
Oh, here we go. This video is private, it says. Or
Why is it private?
no, hold on. I can't find it on your thing.
I'm looking. If you're looking at this, we can't find it.
Somebody please tell us where this video is. So funny. So yeah, no, I'm definitely on your YouTube. It's usually the first one, I thought.
There you go. Share.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah.
Can you message it to me?
Yep.
Perfect.
You go. It's not started yet. This is just a trial.
Oh, like, is it? Are we live though?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. All right. Special events. We'll
I'll put it on global.
Light worker mission. Live now.
Yeah, it's on global.
Okay, perfect.
I'm getting a bit scared now.
Well,
I'm choking.
this mission number 88 or what? 55, 43. How many missions?
It's probably 30 odd, maybe 40.
Yeah.
And the hidden ones that we never broadcast. Can I broadcast that one with Orion?
There's got to be at least 40 missions.
Can I do the battle on Orion? I've got that on my YouTube, but it's if you want the private issue, it's £100, please.
Yeah, that's one mission that we won't share because you'll need to have spiritual cleansing for 3 or 4 days. It was a nasty one. There used to be this lady called the Dark Queen. She used to be like one of the main drivers of the dark forces on Earth since the beginning. She even went and battled in Asgard, all this stuff, and she kind of looks like Maleficent. But we ended up exporting her to Orion, and then we had to deal with her there. And eventually, after I don't know how many missions, she just started showing up, like as we were liberating the consciousness of the planet many years ago. And we had to deal with her. She just kept showing up, and then we ended up
having a big battle,
that crazy Orion mission, and then eventually she ended up coming into the light. But it wasn't that day, but it was like, but we ended up getting her into the light because we were on another mission, and then we found her when she turned dark really early on, and it's sort of like around the Lumerian Atlantean time, and she was involved in some kind of a murder and all these different things, and she turned dark at that point. And then so when we were able to find that was her point of when she went dark, we were able to release the karma from it, the divine, and then it cleared her all the way up to this now point, and she became white light being at that point. Remember that?
It was quite mad on Orion because they had 3 pyramids, didn't they? And they had like plasma technology in there. I think you were sorting the Queen out and I was sorting the tech.
Yeah,
if I remember.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So why we're coming here today is because there's a few things that's been coming into our awareness with this technology that elites might be using. It's like a frequency that they're shooting to try to lower the frequency of the planet. So we want to we've been told to work with our light ships. Phil's going to be working with his Andromedan ship, and I had a Syrian ship come to my house today that wants to participate with us in this liberation, if you will. And The other thing is there's like a biological war going on right now on the planet with these chemtrails, and they're putting these like parasitical things in the air that end up getting into people's immune systems, which are causing sicknesses and different things. And so we want to end that. And then another thing we want to do is to reprogram the 5G towers, or eliminate the emitted frequencies that they're trying to use, that in combination with the vaccine and everything. And I know we want,
Dave, we call it the lollipop nowadays.
yeah, the lollipop, but we don't get taken down on Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
So there's those. And then we were talking about reprogramming the water, raising the vibration.
I've been the last few weeks the Andromedas have been telling me to recode, get the new codex from this Akashic and reprogram all the water, because the chemtrails are affecting the water basically.
Yeah, I remember like I don't know if it was 4 years ago, and me and Phil are doing all these missions, and we're like, at some point we were like, is this actually real? Like, is this really happening? And then what we started noticing is the Earth Alliance started showing up, the extraterrestrials, to help us out on our missions. And then what we found out was like these acts of mission work have to be done first at a human level, and then the fleets can assist us, but they can't interfere with our free will. And this is why like a Syrian ship showed up in my house today, because they're excited that we're going to be doing this mission, and they wouldn't be able to do it unless we initiated it. And so this is why, because Earth is a free will planet. And so it's sort of like a cooperation of light. You have your Earth ambassadors who are representing and who are initiating, and then we form an alliance with the Earth Alliance, which is like an extraterrestrial network of the light fleets, which are primarily Arcturian, Syrian, Palladian, Andromedan fleets. And so that is what our plan is. And so we're going to end up connecting with these ships and seeing, so like for the longest time, we were always clearing entities and densities and clearing out tunnels and all this stuff. But now, like, a lot of what's the problem on the planet is like the people who are still holding on the control, trying to still mess with the human, like, genetics and frequency of the planet and all these things. Now it's literally like at a human, it could be at a military level. We might end up going into some military bases. I don't know what's going to happen. We never know what's really going to happen.
Yeah, the thing, David, I won't say everything because some of you won't even believe it, but the Greys and the elites, globalists or whatever, they work together. They're part of the problem, them two. And the Greys give all the technology to the elites, basically.
Yeah, and so we're going to have to just interfere with that and just kind of put an end to that as well. I imagine this is going to be a pretty big deal, what happens today, because in my life, I've only had maybe 3 light ships ever come into my house, and one of them was today, and it was a Syrian one that is ready to go. So this, whatever is going to happen is going to be big, and I know that much, and it's going to have a very positive impact on our liberation here.
The other thing, Dave, the last few weeks, the Andromeda beings have been telling me how basically to reset the water to the original blueprint. So basically, they probably knew this was going to happen tonight. Yeah, they already knew.
Oh yeah, they know. Yeah, of course. And it's really fascinating how the light knows everything. They know the timelines, they view timelines, and they just know somehow. And then obviously we probably get together in astral and we're sleeping and we plan a lot of this stuff. Like for me and Phil, we literally just started talking today, and we're both talking about some of the issues, and then we just knew that we had to do this light mission, and then now so here we are, right? But as always, when you're gonna do a mission of this magnitude, you want to call in your families of light and everything. So if you want to start, Phil.
Yeah, the other thing is the most important, which I never knew until recently, your breath work. Make sure you start breathing from your heart chakra and your sacral, and that's like 5 big breathes, and then just give it, and then you start going in, and then you're not thinking here, you're thinking down there. So I think you've done a lot of breath work recently. I think that's probably one of them. To get in the zone, you need to do breath work, and I've started doing it recently.
Yeah.
I never used to do it. So,
yeah. It's going to make sure that whoever ends up watching this, that we're creating a sacred space, clearing out any attachments off of anybody, so there's no interference in the mission work, bringing in golden light, angelic frequencies around everybody, clearing, calling on the angels to remove any attachments from anybody as well, lift them up to source, let's clear them all out, declaring this a sovereign, sacred space of only the highest vibrations of love may enter. Do you want to call on anybody, Phil?
Yeah, using first of all, the energies, using the pillars of light. I'm calling in, I'm calling in Christ consciousness on the 22nd chakra to give us the power, the energy. I'm also calling in my Lemurian priestess, Ela, to give me the healing ability, calling in Raphael, calling in Evra, crystal source being, and calling in the Andromeda team, and also all my other team that I work with healing and warrior work. So the whole lot can come in. Just calling in now. They give me. You might feel when you're calling in, your head starts whizzing a bit, and that's the conflict of the energies. So bringing them all in, partially merging with them, partially merging with my highest aspects. Opening my starseed connection of Andromeda.
So this is
start doing breathing now.
Yeah, for me, this is an Earth Alliance mission, and so I'll ask all my angelic families of light to kind of look above and assist from above, and if there's anything that they need to interfere with. But what I'm feeling is aspects that I've already connected with, that I know who are across time and space, that I've been, or that are of my vibration, are aware of what's going on and aware of this mission, and I'm connecting with them right now. So this is all terrestrial, so we're definitely going to be going into etheric ships. I'm already seeing different ETs as well who are aware, that are a new faction of the Earth Alliance. I'm not sure who they are exactly, but they're very skinny looking and tall. Even the mantis as well are coming in to assist with this one, and they don't usually assist with our missions, but they're part of the Earth Alliance. So the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Syrians. All right, so I'm just going to call on these etheric ships of trust, of love and trust, to help guide us to see where these bases are, these problem areas, in immediately over the Grand Canyon. They're the desert, Nevada, where the Syrians are bringing information in. That we're connecting unity, minds and hearts, and viewing.
I'm connecting to the Andromeda beings now, an aircraft.
Okay. there's some kind of army base around Nevada somewhere, a military base that they're showing me here. Let's see what this means. They electrostatic technology. It looks like it has this this pole that comes from some kind of a machine, and it creates the like electric sparking, and it's a perimeter. They're blocking. They're creating they're trying to block people from being able to tune in with this machine. It's like a perimeter fencing of frequency there. Where they try to, it creates a block from consciousness. So they're obviously hiding something. So we're going to disable their frequency now.
Mhm.
And then they're going to bring us forward.
Just been given a key from the Andromeda Celestials in 20D, actually. I think 20. I'm not even sure how that is. It's non-physical anyway. And this key is 12. I'm only connecting this bit because it's too painful.
And they're just saying to cloak, so we're putting a cloak over ourselves right now so that they can't, they have remote viewers on their staff, so that they look for this kind of stuff, what we're doing. So we're just cloaking ourselves so they can't see us. And now we're coming in. Even the ships are cloaked. They've set some kind of a base inside the underground a little bit, and they're have a whole military operation working just below ground level. They are using solar, some kind of solar paneling technology for generating power in this facility. There's very dense energy coming from the control room of this base. They've unlocked some kind of technology that uses light optics inside. It goes quite a bit down in the ground. It must be about 60 feet, maybe it's 6 stories, and it's a machine. It looks like a rocket with but it's got more like a glass-like exterior, and it has inside of it these coils. They're got copper coils, and whatever this is doing, it's like a supercomputer.
They're controlling part of humanity that it controls.
And the people who are operating it are darker beings. They are, it's just dense, this whole energy in this control area. It is corruption. It is like an antichrist energy, like death, So I don't
That
know.
like death energy,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like that.
like the void, isn't it? It's like void energy.
So I'm just gonna ask because I don't know what to do. Disable,
How we destroy it.
destroy it. Yeah. Okay. So the etheric ships, they can go inside this machine and start blowing apart the componentry, the disabling the connectors, and
Yeah,
injecting a code. So it's just it inverses and stuff. Like just we're just gonna really mess it up.
this might create an earthquake, actually. Might be small.
Around
Hopefully.
Nevada. It'll be around
Hopefully it's
Nevada.
small.
You'll see it around Nevada that happens. Probably.
You know, the ships, I think, are using a frequency weapon on.
This is definitely like a frequency weapon for sure.
But I think we're using a frequency weapon on the frequency weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how we're using a frequency weapon on a frequency weapon. When you think about it, it's kind of ironic. Yeah. Thing is such a big machine, it's crazy.
Yeah, the vibrations that high on our stuff, these dense beings won't be able, they won't be able to take that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to bring in, we're gonna, yeah, we'll clear them. What we'll do is we'll just end up sending in love frequencies right into their heart chakras and start clearing the blocks of their hearts, help them find the light, raise the frequency. It may create a lot of trouble for them, but we'll just reconnect the light. These reptilians, these ones are reptilians who are pretending to be humans. There's still a few, I suppose, that are not. They're still hanging in the lurches on underground base near Nevada. Okay. So they.
Remember, anyone who joins us in the future now, you can join us on this. You can be there in remote view.
All right. So we're having a lot. They're being surrounded. Some of these reptilians are fourth dimensional beings as well. So they're just being surrounded by the Earth Alliance right now to be taken into rehabilitation. They're trying to use their ring technology to block our signal. We're just blocking that now. We're blocking. They're trying to stop us, but it's not going to work out for them. All right. Now I'm just going to open up the Akashic records, ask Divine Mother, Father God to forgive them, to release them, to clear them, to heal their hearts. All of them, all in this base. Bring healing, to release, to forgive, to clear this point. Now they are getting beamed out of this area. Okay, so the Earth Alliance have fleets all around here now that are assisting, and they're just beaming them off the base. Everything is looking pretty clear. It looks like they're getting ready to leave this base now. It looks like the work in this base is complete. whatever this machine is disabled. It won't function now.
But for anyone wondering why it's so quick, it took about half a day to do this. But time is irrelevant, is different, and we're doing work like this.
Yeah. And there's so much support with we have Syrians, Palladians, Octurians, all here assisting with this. So where are we going? We're going across the ocean somewhere. China. There's something going on in China.
I've been told, by the way, the Andromedas have told me this key. I've got to take it to. It's the pass key for the water codex. I've got to take it to the Kashik after this China job.
They have this whole network of computers, intelligence system. They have one of the biggest bases of military that is on this planet. And there's something here. There's probably 10,000 computers in this base. They have quantum. They're experimenting with humans. They have US, they have troops, they have caught troops, prisoners of war, it appears. And they are.
I've been told there's a lot of children there as well to save. And also there's a portal to Orion. So we got to be careful here.
Yeah. They're trying to extract information out of they caught a battalion of Navy SEALs, and they're prisoners, and they're using mind extraction technology to pull the information out of their heads. They're being tortured, and the children are in other areas. They also have very gifted
spiritual gifted, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Starseed children.
Yeah. So what are we supposed to do here? I think we're supposed to go. They have scientists, a whole team of scientists. They're working on something. We're supposed to go into it. This is the biological weapons. This is the virus. This is the parasites. This is the biological labs. China is preparing for a biological war. We got to stop this. We're going to have to remove their data, all of their knowledge. Somehow we'll just trust with the fleets here that we're going to disable their data centers in all of their computer networks and change their formulas around, release. We're going to ask the divine, because the divine can do this. I'm going to ask the angels at this point to come in and to take all of this biological energy and bring it into the light, to remove it off this planet. There's no business here.
Yeah, I would say, David, it's not just China, it's the elites that are doing all this.
Well, this is a big operation. Yeah. People don't even know about this place. It's just, but it's so huge. It's crazy. It's probably $1 billion facility, if not many billions. But it doesn't matter. They're trying to prepare biological weapons, and we got to stop it. And then so I'm just going to ask the Earth Alliance as well, wherever there's bases like this anywhere for biological weapons, because there's ones in Russia as well, and the US.
Ukraine as well.
Let's go ahead and let's have the whole entire alliance everywhere. Let's disable these labs. Let's destroy the data. Let's go ahead and the angels. I'm going to ask the angels to suck up all this biological energy so it goes into the light and it doesn't exist, and that we disarm so that they can't create this. This is just not okay, and it has to be stopped. The cell towers, the intelligence, they have the computers here are connecting to the cell towers, the 5G towers and everything, and they are controlling the frequencies this way too. So we're gonna at 2 for 1 here right now. We're gonna tap into this network to so how do we do it? I mean, we have to like reprogram the codes. Let's just do it so they don't even know. And so we reprogram the codes so that it actually, the 5G towers put out a different frequency that is beneficial.
Dave,
Yeah.
I've been told it sends a frequency, it dissolves everything it's supposed to activate.
Yeah.
So 5G is supposed to activate all the nanoparticles, but we won't know what they are because we're on YouTube. But the frequency will dissolve more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We have some fleets. There's a bit of a battle going on outside. Reptilian fleets are fighting the Earth Alliance right now. So I'm just bringing lightning families now, the god beings, to come in and to take out the reptilian fleets right now.
They're like cigarette shaped, that long rectangular thing.
Yeah, so now Phil, you got to go back to Orion again, and you got to retrieve the children with the ships, because even though that we're not there, we can, as part of the Earth Alliance, go and retrieve the kids that are on Orion right now. And then, once we get them all off, let's destroy their Stargate to it's like a dark gate that they have. What's a Stargate? It's just
some of the children, we've got basically, they're experimented to affected. Some of them are okay, we can say, but some of them, what do we do with them? They're experiments.
They're gonna have to let them recover on the ships. They're just gonna have to take them on the ships and then put them onto machines. And
yeah, some of them never seen light before.
Yeah. I think
we'll let the Alliance decide on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them might not make it because they're genetically engineered too much.
Yeah.
Probably
we should do something here because they're doing something. They're changing their, okay, well, maybe this, I mean, it's not good, but they're trying to change within their genetics. This is so crazy. I mean, they keep always abducting people. This is stupid already. Like, this has just got to end. You know what? We're coming into a time of peace. We're coming into a time of a shift. Let's just go ahead and force this technology to take all of their records, take all of their science teams over here in Orion, and allow the light councils of Orion to kind of take charge and just put the right powers in place. So if they want to do genetic combinations, it's can be done in open and in trust without abducting anybody. It doesn't have to be this dark market of Orion.
It's a trade-off for children and technology, I believe.
Yeah, no, it is, right? Yeah. It's like, it's so technically they're not breaking universal law here, but it's still not right. And these are not the people who are truly representing Earth. These are people who are in greed. These are people who are not earth ambassadors truly. And so we just got to make a wrong right. And so they'll be assisted. They will be assisted if they'll have full support if they want to experiment with human genes and or Orion beings. That's fine. It's just got to be done in a way that does not harm people and does not.
I don't know how that's possible. But...
Well, it's like this enough with the lab rats kind of experiments. It's just stupid already. It's enough with it. Okay.
There's a bit of a battle going on there, Ryan. Again. Yeah. Should we be live? Do a cleansing after this.
Yeah. It's not so bad as but there's just powers that are trying to hold on to the control. It's the same thing on Earth. It's just everything has to shift now. This has just got to end. So all teams are on board right now. And we'll just again, I'm going to ask the Divine Mother to connect to all hearts of both sides, of the ones who are trading the kids and the ones who are trading the technology, and to heal all hearts, to forgive all sides, to release all karma, to reconnect the light to their hearts, to bring the light in so that they may feel the divine, and to release them, to bring the golden light through, and the teams of the angelic councils to purify and cleanse out these timelines on both sides, to bring in the light. Well, that's much better. So now everybody, even who's watching, is just going to get a huge golden light cleanse at the moment. It's a massive cleanse happening right now. The divine is assisting. This is a divine mission. This is a mission.
So some of the children are going to light beds, by the way, but some won't make it. They can't make it. They're too painful, but the conscious will be sent to source anyway. Yeah. We can only do so much. Some of them are too much in a bad state.
So they've got control now of this base. Everything is in control. Everything that can be rescued and is being rescued, but it's being shut down. And so this is good. Now we can just destruct the gate here on the outside. Everything's clearing out. So, all right, I'm going to leave now, Phil, and everybody who's watching. We're just going to leave at this point. Come back to Earth. All right, somehow these Chinese have a computer that is measuring our frequencies, and they're trying to make sense of what's going on. So I'm just going to disengage this computer. Some kind of smart, it's an artificial intelligent, self-aware computer. Shit. We'll just get the Syrians to deal with this. It's being deactivated. Okay. All right. So now
they put something into it, so if it gets activated, it'd be like a virus, if you get what I mean. I don't think they'd be able to open it up again.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of well, this had to happen. We had to do this. All right, so I think we're good here. So now let's see where else. I think we still have some water programming to do, right?
Yeah, do you want me to do that? My favorite. So if we all do it, all join, and because I'm a Andromeda Starseed, we connect into the Akashic records, and I've got a key. Give them the key, and they'll give me the blueprint of water. And remember, you go to the Akashic through one of your chakras, the 11th chakra or the 8th. 8th or the 11th? Which one is it? 8th, right, okay. I'm connecting with the 8th chakra. I'm giving them the key, and I want the codex for the original blueprint of Earth. And I'm already seeing it. It's like a load of symbols dancing in a circle, spiral. I don't know what that is, but my crystal source being just says it just needs to be connected to the crystals of under the ground, become a crystal. That's it. Become a crystal grid. All the crystals in Earth. You'll feel this energy just start connecting with all the crystals and the ley lines, the grids, the pyramid network, energizing this, making this codex for the water into a power surge. The lights lighting up. Remember, the water has been infected with chemtrails and God knows what. Reprogrammed. It's in a bit of a negative state. It's in a 3D state, and let's lift it to 8, 9D. So it's now spiraling, and it's sending it. The Andromeda's helping me here. They're sending it into the Atlantic Ocean. And we are becoming, all of us who are joining, we are becoming the Atlantic Ocean, like a wave of water right through the earth. The codex is now being added to the water. Water's got a memory, and it's just passing on like a virus. It's like a virus in a way, but it's an vibrational one, and it's going right through every water that exists on the earth. And it's a wave, vibrational water. You might have buzzing in your head with this, because this is so high vibrational. I can feel it all. All the crystal networks being lit up now. The crystal network is actually feeding the power to what we're doing. So just join, and you can see it just spiraling all the way around. Every particle, everything is transmitting into the original blueprint of Earth. Oh, have you got anything to say with it, Dave?
They're just helping us in our Earth at the same time as the ships. So we got like fleets that are tuning into all the they're like micro crystal molecules of the waters, like as it's being recoded, and the Lumerians are assisting from inner Earth with their frequencies as well. So it's kind of like a combination of light above, below, within, without, all assisting with the water recoding at the moment. So that's just what I was noticing.
It's actually going into the grid systems. It's the solar grids and stuff like that. So anything in the cloud system, hopefully we'll see a yellow sun tomorrow, like I used to do when I was a child. All these chemicals that they've flooded with us changing. And even the particles that aren't connected to the seed, they're starting to raise their vibration.
There also was and there is everybody's star families right now extremely happy and excited. This was just beyond a massive victory. This goes beyond a massive victory. This is like a historical moment of change on our planet that we really needed to occur to push the ascension forward and to free a lot of these attacks on the vibrations of the planet. And so this makes sense why they were so excited. I didn't realize it was going to be this involved. When this starship showed up in my house, where I could see with my own 2 eyes this huge orange amazing ship, a starship, the etheric ship, light ship, I knew what was going to happen today was very important. But this is like such a huge moment for us. and to move forward to peace, to move forward to freedom, to move forward to love-based reality. This had to occur. And so the teams of the Earth Alliance, the different fleets and the ships are around everybody. They're around the entire planet. They're doing this mission still, even though that we've they're still doing tidying up work in all the areas that we were today. This was a massive coordinated mission with the entire Earth Alliance. All of them,
I've been told we can do another one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Connect the Akashic, get the codex of the original 12 DNA strands of humanity and put it into the consciousness of the light grid.
That's a good idea.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's raise our vibration, raise workforce.
Yeah.
So just accept this. Big breaths. So symbols are coming out of the Akashic, going into the light grid. That's everyone's consciousness connected to the light grid. It's like a drum roll. It's like a dance, like an army dance.
What an amazing mission, Phil. This might be one of my favorite missions that we've ever done. It really might be. Like this.
You think we'll get all 12 DNA strands so I can fly to your place tonight?
Well, I know I'm back on the positive for spiritual dollars. That's for sure. I'm raking in the spiritual dollars right now.
Me and Andromeda beings helping me.
When there's a time, I mean, Phil did all these missions, and I'm like, we got to have like 1 billion spiritual dollars for doing all these missions. And then Yeshua comes in and he goes, no, David, you don't have any spiritual dollars left. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, oh, you spent them all in your karma. They're like,
anyone connecting now might feel the upgrade. Everyone's getting upgraded.
Oh yeah,
you don't even have to accept it. They're getting upgraded anyway.
It's just the whole Earth is going through an upgrade now, so it's great. It's a great energy.
I wonder if we'll see them DNA patterns on the resonance tomorrow. And they were DNA patterns, by the way. Like a trial run of this. Oh, sorry, I was talking to someone who asked someone else, invisible. Oh.
Cool. Beautiful energy. Well, Mr. Phil, I think this is a mission complete. Pretty amazing. Congratulations on this one, Phil. This was a really good
Congratulations to you. Remember, everyone, ground yourself. Barefoot is great in soil. Grounding needs plenty of water, I think, especially the high vibrational water now. Yeah.
So amazing. This was so important. And everybody who's tuning in, or if you're tuning in later, you all had a piece of the puzzle to this successful completion of this mission. And we wanted to give you our gratitude and thanks for completing this with us as well. So it's a really important mission, more than we even realize. This is unbelievable. It just is incredible. Yeah.
Do you want to do a grounding technique?
Yeah, you could just breathe through the crown, through all the chakras, and then exhale out the feet. So with intention, you use the inhale with your nose to connect to the light that's here, that's coming in, and you suck it in through your chakras. And as you exhale, you send it out down your legs, out into the heart and core of Gaia's crystalline core, and you just feel the frequencies grounding out your feet, going into the core of Gaia. And we can do a grounding code as well. Activate, enhance, amplify, expand, grounding, 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 Buddhic fields coming in, grounding. These goddesses These three goddesses are here again. They've come in from another universe to help us. Seems like they arrived here yesterday, and they are very powerful beings, and they seem to be hanging around to so we're getting a new universal energy. These three goddesses of light, they're deities, they're females, and they're extremely powerful. They look like stars. They look like floating, flying stars in space.
I think everyone who watches is getting an awakening code from. You could do an awakening with this video.
Yeah, we'll connect this light to everybody on the planet as well, just to make sure everybody's getting this. And then just, breathe everything in through the chakras, exhale it out the feet, the ground. And then just start coming back to the present, coming back to the body. Just take some breaths into the body. And as you exhale, blow it out the feet, grounding the light, and just becoming present in your body. We'll call back our consciousness, everybody's consciousness, to go back to them from all time and space, realities and dimensions, fully healed, cleared, connected to you, that of what you are, fully in your energy and light. And just coming back into the body, and start wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. And when you're ready to open your eyes,
what I would do is rub your hands, put it on your eyes, and then get ready to open. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
I was told that we didn't do the reversing of the lollipop one, but it doesn't matter. That can be another day.
Yeah.
My head's whizzing at the moment. It's too much.
Yeah.
When I do these events, my head's like, it's like you've got two shells on each ear. That's all I can hear. But that's the vibration when you go 9D, I think.
Yeah, well, you're bringing in Andromedan energy, so it's a lot to channel through, right?
Yeah, and you can feel, some of you will feel pain somewhere. It's just that the bone structure is difficult with 9D, I think. Yeah. But I did connect to 20D for a little bit, so that's probably that as well. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. I think I'm gonna go for a walk, I think, and ground a little bit for the walking part of the grounding. It's always good to go outside after something like this and get some nature energies, ground. But yeah.
Or just eat meat.
It's definitely
that's a joke.
Yeah.
Ground yourself. Eat some low density food.
Right.
So.
All right.
Well, thank you, David.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, this was amazing. Truly.
What's weird is all this was set up last 3 weeks. We didn't know this had happened, but it's been being set up to me. I've been being given bits. That's great.
Yeah. That was different. That was totally not expected. Any that, well, I mean, I guess it was expected in a way, but not it. The way that it happened was completely unbelievable. These technologies and these super bases that they had and stuff. It's just mind-blowing.
I've been given a message, actually. You know, when you have end of times, there's saying it's end of time. We're at the end of time. It's the end of the old time and beginning of the new. That's what it basically means. So it's yeah. So let the horsemen carry on.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. This here's to new beginnings. This another step forward to heart-based realities. A good day today. You know, sometimes you wake up and you you know, you have all these things that you're going to do, and then you have this kind of a mission. It's just such a blessing to be part of it, to be part. And it's so obvious that the angels did so much, and that the Earth Alliance did the majority, and we're more facilitating it and tuning into it, and we're part of it energetically, and we're doing things energetically with them. So it's like, it is like a collaboration. But I mean, they have hundreds of ships, and they are obviously taking care of a lot of the brain work. I mean, they're bringing us to the places. We don't even know where the places are.
We didn't know where we were going today. The other thing, we haven't done the weather machinery, have we? That's another thing for the future.
Yeah, that's a whole other animal, I think. Yeah, we'll call this one a victory to the lake. And, I guess we'll sign off a YouTube.
I don't know.
Well, there's a little like thing that says YouTube on the Zoom. I think you just click on it and then.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. My arrow's going the wrong way.